Hi guys, and welcome back to my kitchen today. I've got a really good recipe to show you today. This is for Choux Pastry, so classic eclairs, but as with any pastry, you can fill these with sweet and savoury. They're great batch made, and then you can change them into all different variations. So I've got some bits on there that I can show you, but let me show you the basic recipe first. So you need a saucepan. In the saucepan, we're going to pop in 150 mils of water. And then to that, we've got 50 grams of butter. That's just come out of the fridge because it's not too soft. And we've got 10 grams of double cream. So that all goes into the pan. I'm going to pop that over just a gentle heat. Now what we do, we don't want to boil that up. All we want to do is we want to melt the water in with the butter and the cream just so it produces a nice even liquid. The butter will melt kind of slowly, but just keep giving it a little stir just to melt it. The reason that this recipe works is we've got two ingredients that help us with the rise and the set, and they are the psyllium husk, which we use in ketogenic cooking all the time, especially in breads and then some cakes. The other one is the xanthic gum, and the xanthic gum thickens up this liquid, so then we can incorporate all of the other ingredients in there. So xanthic gum, important, you can't put it all in one go. You literally have to sprinkle it in a little bit at a time and then stir it. But you'll see when I do that, I'm going to do it in a glass bowl. Normally I would just do it straight in the pan and then just whisk everything in together. But the hot bodies, we can't add our egg into the hot liquid until it's cooled slightly. Again, butter's melting nicely. So the other ingredients we've got 50 grams of ground almonds. Now I have tried this recipe with fibre flour and they become a little bit too dense and you don't kind of get the rise that you need. I've tried coconut flour and I've tried chestnut flour. Chestnut flour works out really well and not as good as the ground almonds. I think when you taste these, you can't taste the almonds as much in there. So we've got 50 grams of the almonds and we've got 120 grams of whisked egg. We've got a tablespoonful of psyllium husk and we've got half a teaspoon of xanthic gum. So butter nearly melted. Again, you don't want to boil this, just heat it just until the butter is melted. If you put soft butter in there, it tends to just go a little bit oily. So that's why I tend to just melt it slowly rather than too quick. So, like I said, normally I would just do this straight in the pan, but I'm going to do this in the bowl so you can see it. So I'm just going to pour that in there till the butter's melted. And then with a whisk and the xanthic gum, I'm just going to sprinkle a small amount over the top. And then give it a little whisk in. And the heat from the water and the butter, this will start thickening the xanthic gum, and that's what we want. And again, sprinkle a little bit over and whisk in. You'll see now do this when she does her ketogenic jam. So all the xanthic gum is now in. So you just want to start whisking this, just to cool it down and just to get the gum working. And you'll see it turn from a liquid into kind of a thick texture, kind of the texture of double cream if you were going to open a tub and pour that out. Carry on whisking just to cool it. Latte gum has now started to work. You can feel that it's getting thicker. Just whisk a little bit more just to cool that down before we start adding the other ingredients. And with the filling for this, the recipe is on my keto planner. I've also put in a cream cheese filling. So when these are finished, these are a 4:1 ratio. But then you can change the filling to suit your ratio. So let's get rid of that. Let's take over to a spoon. So you can now see that it's kind of all thickened up. So you've got the texture of double cream. So when you get to that stage, what we're going to do is we're going to add our ground almonds in. And we're going to add our psyllium husk in. I'm sprinkling that over the top so we can get an even coating. And again, we don't want this to all clump up. So just go ahead, stir all them in together. Then put it around, and that's going to help cool down this mixture. And the psyllium husk will start absorbing some of that liquid. You then should have a nice dropping consistency. The xanthan gum and the psyllium husk both absorbing that liquid and getting us to a state where we can then start adding in. You touch the bowl and it's cooled down slightly and you can hold it, then it's right for adding the eggs. If it's still hot at this stage, just give it a few minutes just to completely cool down before you start adding the eggs. Fine, that's cooled down enough. So then we're going to just add the egg in, kind of in thirds. When you first start mixing this, you'll see it'll all go curdly and you'll start maybe having a bit of a panic, but don't. Go ahead, keep whisking with your spoon. You can do this with a hand mixer if you want to as well. You can do it in a freestanding mixer. Once that egg's incorporated, you can then add the next lot. So you can see it again. The more egg we then add, it will slightly thicken up the mixture. I'm going to add another third in. And again, we'll go to that curdly stage. Whisk in. Then we've got that smooth dripping consistency back again and add the rest of the egg. This is our last third now going in. And then you've got your pastry all ready to go. Now you're better to leave this just for 5 minutes, just on the side, just so and thicken up that mixture again so it's then ready to be piped. But again, you don't need a piping bag, you can do this just by putting some teaspoons and some tablespoons onto a baking sheet. I'm going to leave that there just so it thickens. I'll show you. So on a baking tray, fill with a piping bag and then you can pipe out the eclairs. Out of this mixture you get 12. So that's the eclair size, but again you can do mini eclairs, you can do profiteroles, you can do choux buns, that's about a tablespoon of mixture in there. Just wipe my hands. The crucial thing to this is, while this is resting for 5 minutes, turn the oven on to 200 degrees and let that heat up. The thing with this pastry is we want it to rise quickly, and then we want to turn the oven down and let them then completely dry out. So 200 degrees first, put them in the oven for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, then you're going to turn it down to 160 for half an hour. So the first 10 minutes, we get the rise, and then the next 30 minutes, it dries out the middle and then sets. So you get this kind of crust on the outside, and they then become hollow inside as well, because we don't want them to become kind of chewy inside. If you feel like they're slightly doughy inside, leave them for another 5-10 minutes. You can always flip them underneath again to dry out the bottom, especially if you use baking parchment. Sometimes it gets a bit of condensation under there. Water is the enemy of a choux pastry because you want it to stay crispy and crunchy. So halfway through your baking, you can flip them up and dry the underneath side out. Let me show you the bits that I've got. We've done some eclairs, we've done some feta rolls, and we've done some choux buns. The choux buns on the savoury side, we've got a cheese and onion, we've got a chicken and mushroom, and we've got a smoked salmon, cucumber and cream cheese. These are great, sliced in half and used as a bread alternative. You can fill them, put them into lunch boxes. You can also use these on a roast dinner instead of a Yorkshire pudding. So again, you can just warm them back up in the oven and then serve them with your gravy and all the trimmings. You can also fill these with curry and bolognese. You can do an eclair shape and split that. Again, fill that with some bolognese, put the top on, put some cream cheese or some cheese sauce over the top, sprinkle the cheese and bake it in the oven, and then you've got a lasagna eclair. So loads of different ways of using them. Some of the sweet ways. This one, I've just sandwiched some ketogenic ice cream in. So again, great for summertime treats in the garden. We've got a choux bun. This has got a cream cheese filling and some berries. We've got the classic chocolate eclair. So I've just brushed the top with a small amount of chocolate and then some double cream inside. And then we've got the feta rolls. These have just got a small amount of double cream inside, some cream, some berries and some chocolate fuzz. You can use your Da Vinci there. Banana's great with that, chocolate vanilla. So you've got the choux pastry mix, how to bake it, and just some different arrays of how to serve it and use it. Freeze them to store them in the freezer. Take them out whenever you need them. They'll defrost in literally 5-10 minutes, and then you can slice them and use them however you want to do. Another great way, you can use these with curries to dip in instead of a naan bread, and you can also serve them with soup. So again, great for lunch boxes, and you can eat them all because I just dunk that in and use them. So one recipe, one pastry recipe is great, but and also an awful lot of different alternatives to how you can use them. If you need any other help, if you've got any questions, let me know, and I'll see you next time in the kitchen. Bye.